So Nielsen has some new numbers out, and some of them are kind of surprising. I'm not shocked by the One Piece success. This show has been a massive hit for Netflix because it's good. It's a good show. It follows source material, makes most fans happy. Not everyone is going to be happy with this show because some things just don't translate over. But overall, I think this show did a pretty damn good job of capturing the feel of the anime and staying true to it. I'm past the episodes now that this series covered, and just comparing it to the first 46 episodes, they did a very good job of doing the best they could with that much stuff. You had a lot of episodes there you had to condense those down to, 8 episodes this series was? Some stuff got cut out, like that Don Cree stuff. That stuff got cut out, though he was in the show for a minute. They showed Mihawk fighting him. I believe those were his ships that he was destroying when he was talking to Garp on the phone. Then that guy came up and shot a cannon at him, and Mihawk killed him. So he was in there for a minute, but yeah, that whole fight got cut out, and honestly, nothing really got lost there. Personally, I thought that was probably the weakest couple of episodes in that entire 46 episode run for the first part of the series. Because like Mihawk totally embarrassed him, and it's like now they're all fighting Mihawk's leftovers. But other than that, like I've enjoyed seeing the source material, and I'm still going. It's fun being past where that is. I'm at the point where they're fighting the smoker guy. So, One Piece, very successful. Opens big in streaming rankings. Then you could also compare this to another show like Ahsoka. Despite male showrunner, Ahsoka celebrated for female-driven storytelling. Wow. Amazing. That's exactly what Star Wars fans have always wanted. Female-driven storytelling. Amazing. This is what I've always wanted. I remember watching the original trilogy as a kid and thinking, God, I wish there was some female-driven storytelling here. But this is like a polar opposite. Like you have this show which wants to make its fans happy. And then you have this show which is like, we don't want you. We want new fans. Get the F out of here. God, I'm just showing you this because this is such a cringy article. We'll get into the numbers in a second. Look at this real quick. Ahsoka shines the spotlight on female heroes. Ahsoka Tano has always been a feminist icon. Ahsoka cast praises female-driven storytelling. Lucasfilm wins big. Ahsoka earns the Sophie, sealed female empowerment and entertainment. Wow. Critics' Choice Awards. The Sophie. Does this translate to money? No. In fact, I would say that this is probably the worst award you could probably win for the show. Does it matter that Ahsoka was created by a man? Seriously. There's a line in here that says that, yeah, here it is. While it might ruffle some feathers that a show written and co-directed by Dave Filoni, who identifies as a man, is being celebrated for female-driven storytelling, it's important to remember that men have created some of pop culture's best female characters and vice versa. Are you excited for Ahsoka? Does this make you want to watch the show? Well, apparently, it didn't make people want to stay tuned in. Let's compare. So here is the top 10 for the week of August 28th through September 3rd. Ahsoka isn't even in the top 10. It's not even in the top 10. That's embarrassing. But what's this? One Piece is. One Piece doing quite well. 1,311 minutes. Now, to be fair, One Piece has all of its episodes released at once. That is a benefit for that show. However, it's just funny to actually see, you look at this and it's like, wow, Ahsoka's not even in here anymore. Big Bang Theory is ahead of it in the top 10. Now, we can actually see some Ahsoka numbers when we go to original. And you can see Ahsoka returns. She is now in the top 5. But guess who takes the top? One Piece. One Piece. The thing that's making One Piece so successful isn't so much the amount of episodes. It's the fact that people probably watched it multiple times. I've watched it twice. I know Gary from Nerdrotic says he's watched it 4 times. It's because it's so good. People are watching Ahsoka a little bit, but the fact that by the 3rd episode, the series has already dropped off the top 10 should be concerning to Disney. Guess that Sophie Award doesn't translate to what the hell people actually want. That's effing embarrassing for Disney. And it should show you what happens when you actually give fans what they want, when you actually try to go out and make fans happy, when you try to respect them and the things that they love. It seems like you might actually get rewarded for it. Unlike trying to ignore fans and get some kind of feminist award, the Sophie, it's funny to see that comparison when you look at actual ratings and what people actually give a shit about. This is all Disney's fault. This is why Disney's losing money left and right. Because instead of going after fans and pleasing them, they're too busy trying to get the feminist award for their TV show. I really don't understand how Kathleen Kennedy has not been fired. It's amazing to me. She really must know where some people are buried or have the dirt on everybody. Because, I mean, this is embarrassing. It's embarrassing that this show is not in the top 10 anymore. It's just fallen off completely. And then you look at under the original chart. I mean, Ahsoka should be number 1, to be honest, or number 2. Instead, it's who is Aaron Carter? Or The Ultimatum, The Wheel of Time. Wheel of Time sucks. Is that a second season? That's the first season still. That's embarrassing. Anyway. What are your thoughts on this? I'd like to hear it. Let me know in the comments what you think about this. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Check out my Rumble and locals, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my locals.